Anak school.
Right, we are very happy to have all of you here to celebrate this special event with us. I am Jose.
And I am Asma. We will be your MCs for today's event. We would like to extend our special welcome to our directors, superintendent, principal, teachers, and for sure, our global students, all the parents here.
That's right, Miss Asma. Today is a very special day, and it's time for our fancy event with an amazing theme called
Back to the 80's!
Wow, I'm sure many of the parents know some songs from the 80's, and you can sing together with your parents.
Wow, that's a great idea, yes. Before we start the event, we would like to invite our students. Malika, she's going to lead us in the opening prayer. Please welcome Malika.
Friends, before we start this event, let's all pray together. Dear God, we come before you today with grateful hearts, gathered here at Pentas Seni Mall for a special celebration of creativity, culture, and community. Our fancy event is Back to the 80's. Thank you for this gift of this day, for the energy and excitement that fills the air, and for every individual who has worked with heart and soul to make this event possible. The organizers and performers, the audience, and all those behind the scenes. As we take a joyful step back into the vibrant spirit of 1980s, a decade of dual expression, colorful art, and unforgettable music. May we be reminded of the beauty of unity in diversity. Let this event be more than just entertainment, but also a bridge that connects generations, inspires creativity, and strengthens our bonds as a community. We pray for a smooth program, for safety and harmony throughout the event, and for each performance to be a reflection of talent, passion we have led in each of us. Bless this day, God, and may it be filled with joy, laughter, and unforgettable memories. And amen.
Thank you, Malika. Alright, Miss Asma, we would like to remind all the parents and visitors that if you want to take pictures or videos of your child, please stay seated, because we have a documentation team who will take photos and videos of everyone. Thank you for your kind cooperation.
That's right, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to hear an important message from Ms. Delisma, a resume registered for the event and a special education as the superintendent of Yayasan Anak. Please welcome Ms. Delisma.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, parents, our dear guest speakers, our guests today. Thank you for being here, parents. Students also, good afternoon. Are you excited to be here? I am so excited to be here because it seems that we are so prepared. We're ready to do this wonderful show and show to everybody in this mall how creative, how awesome, and how truly wonderful, creative students you are all. 1980s are well known for its pop culture, yeah? The impact in music, lots of wonderful music is well known in the 1980s. How many of you grew up in the 1980s? Ada bapak-bapak, ibu-ibu yang dibesarkan di tahun 80-an? Angkat tangannya dengan pede. So, what we're about to see later on, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, parents, we're going to be seeing many clips of what the 1980s has brought to the world. Through the students' performances, we're going to take a look at music, different maybe movies, yeah, clips of different movies, all reference into the performances that the students will be performing, whether from the students in elementary school or the students in the secondary school. So I hope that we get to just enjoy today and enjoy the music, enjoy the melody, and return back to the 1980s again while our students, our children, are going to entertain us today. Yeah? I hope that for our parents who are visiting our booth, if you would like to know more about our schools or Anak Terang, we have friends available in the booth to give you more information about our school. Yeah, our school is a diverse school. We are an inclusive school, but we celebrate everybody, and today is a representation of what we do in the school, representation of all the community of our students and parents and teachers in the school. So I wish all the students best of luck, have fun, and enjoy the 1980s, back to the 80s again. Okay, God bless you all.
Let's give her another big round of applause.
I think all of us are waiting to see amazing performance from all the students, including the teachers too.
You're right, Miss Basma, but before that, I'd like to share something about our amazing school. Anak Terang School not only supports us or help us in reaching goals in academic skills, but also supports us, including me as a student, to grow our talents like hobbies, creativity, music, singing, and even language skills.
Wow, that sounds very interesting, Jules. Dear visitor, as you know, as Jules has mentioned before, we have displayed the students' creativity. You can visit later on, it's on your left side. Thank you.
And if you want to know more about our school, please do visit our website www.yat.sch.id or follow us on Instagram, which is @yat_Terang and @Sekolah_Terang.
We also have special education program. We can follow at Special Parent Support Group and our kindergarten social media at Rainbow Learning Center.
That's right, Miss Basma. And soon we will have open house on August. You can visit and join our amazing school, which is located on Jalan Ahoni Raya nomor 18, Taman Raya 1.
Okay, back to the topic, Jules. As you mentioned before, at school, you are not only studying Bahasa Indonesia, English, Mandarin, but also Japanese. I'd love to hear more about Japanese that you study with your friends at school.
Yes, Miss Basma. Ladies and gentlemen, for this special fancy event, we've invited my friends Ananda and William, students from Anak Terang secondary level. They will be good at speaking Mandarin and Japanese.
Wow! Please welcome Anata and joining us here. And of course, everyone here is waiting about Japanese and Mandarin language you study at school. So we start from William, right? Are you ready, guys? Alright, so how are you, William? Could you just introduce yourself to all the audiences here?
大家好，我是william，欢迎进入学校。我是在中广学校 Anak School 学习。And how long have you been studying Mandarin at Anak School? 已经学了2年。
Wow, sounds great. Can you tell us more about Anak School and how it supports you in learning Mandarin?
我们学校 Anak School 是一所国家级学校，学了3种语言，英语、汉语和日语。
And last but not least, why did you choose Mandarin as your language?
因为我喜欢比较中文水平。
Alright, thank you, William.
Wow, that's great. And now we have another here. So again, please introduce yourself to all the audiences in Japanese.
はじめまして、私はアナカです。私は13歳です。私の趣味はバスケットボールです。よろしくお願いします。
Why did you choose to study at Anak School?
だから、奥さんは私の家が好きです。サッカーに大好き僕は英語で日本語があります。
Wow, amazing. You have previously shared that you already love studying Japanese, right? Could you tell us why? Why did you choose Japanese?
日本語が面白いですから、日本語でいろんなことを感じがあります。
Arigatou gozaimasu, Anata. Shishi, William.
One more time, let's give them a big applause for Anata and William. I think after this, I need to study about Japanese and Mandarin at Anak School, yes?
That's right, Miss Lasma. Ladies and gentlemen, for your information, on your right side, you will see Miss Rennie, and you can visit her booth to get more information about Anak Elementary School.
And on your left side, you will find Miss Nilu. She will explain more about Anak Secondary School.
Alright, now it's time for a special performance. Let's welcome Oksa from grade 2A and Cecilia from grade 1C. They will show us their great talent in playing classical music.
Please enjoy the show! agree with you. Wow. And the next performance, we will see next talented students. They're going to dance with the song Kucinta Indonesia from elementary student of Anak Terang School. Wow, just look at their costume. What do you think about their costume today?
It was so cool.
That's right. Let's enjoy the dancing performance Kucinta Indonesia.
Aku cinta
moving on, it will be vocal solo with the title of You'll Be in My Heart by Annabelle from Secondary Anak Terang School. Please welcome Annabelle.
the student can practice and increase the skill of Wow, let's give a big round of applause for Pentas Anak School.
It's almost like I can see your true colors, friends.
That's right, Jos. Having all the children's true colors related to the core values that we have is love, diversity, respect, what else? Quality, pride, and socially responsible.
Next, we are having Korean traditional dance led by elementary students of Anak Terang School. Please welcome them to the stage.
Wow, look at their costumes! It's so amazing! I think their costumes supporting our decoration, from TangCity Mall. Decoration looks amazing.
They are wearing Korean traditional clothes. Please enjoy the show.
the next performance, we would like to invite Sekolah Anak Terang Band. I think all of us here are waiting for this performance. At school also, we have the student activities to merge with clear practice and design all the students. We have also the talented teachers here.
Let's enjoy the show, everyone.
We are going to sing a song with the title Singing Through My Fingers. can join the competition like Indonesian Got Talent, American Got Talent, right?
You're right, Miss Asma. Now we're here with the public speaking students. Hi Gwen and Ananda. We can't wait to hear more about Sekolah Anak Terang from you both. Welcome, the stage is yours.
That's right, girls. Please join us, Anata, also Gwen. They're going to tell us about the information about our school. And I'm sure they are from public speaking team. At school also we practice about public speaking, right? Yes?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, please welcome Ananta and Gwen. Ananda and Gwen. The stage is yours.
大家好，我叫魏，5年级的学生，我在这管学校Sekolah Anak Terang学习。我们学校确立3种语言集中学中文，在学习中文当中，我们读、听、说和写也能替换。我爱学中文，也爱我们学校。谢谢大家。Hi guys, my name is Ananda from grade 5C. I am from Sekolah Anak Terang. In our school, we speak in 4 different languages: English, Bahasa Indonesia, Mandarin, and Japanese. We have a computer room, an art room, a music room, a dance room, an auditorium, and a sport hall. In our school, we have X-School, which means extra class. We can choose any class we like, but the days are different. We also have free choice. Like X-School, we can choose any subject we like, but it is only on Friday. Friends and TangCity visitors, if you want to know more about our school, please visit to Sekolah Anak Terang, Jalan Kahami Raya, number 18, Taman Raya 1, Terang. See you guys in our school. Thank you.
Wow, let's give a big round of applause for Gwen and also Ananda. Thank you so much for telling all the audiences about the detailed information about our school.
That's right, Miss. Moving on, we will have Sekolah Anak Terang band from grade 8 with the title song Every Word We Say. Please welcome grade 8.
Let's enjoy the show. next opponent will be Mr. Kevin and also Mr. Sam and also Abigail.
Yes, miss.
And they are going to sing a song with the title 80's. Maybe some of the parents or the visitor has known about the song. We can sing together later on. Thank you. Open house event on August. You can visit and join our amazing school. Our school located at Jalan Mahoni Maria, nomor 18, Taman Royal. We believe our school, Anak, is the right place for your kids to reach their great potential for the brighter future. Can't wait to see you. Thank you. Let's welcome the vocal solo. There is Abigail and our talented teachers here. There is Mr. Kevin, Mr. Sam, also Mr. Pascal. Thank you. One more time, let's give them a big round of applause. Woo.
sch.id or follow us on Instagram, which is @sekolah.terang and @news.terang.
That's right, Bruce. And we also have special education program, as we mentioned before. You can follow us to know more information about the education programs, special education programs, and special parent support group. And our kindergarten social media and Rainbow Learning Center. So we are located at Jalan Mahamiraya, nomor 18 Taman Royal Center. Thank you.
The next performance, which is solo guitar free choice with the title of Welcome to the Black Parade by My Chemical Romance. The stage is yours.
Wow, and Terang School also have ESCO, right, Yus? Do you follow the ESCO at school?
I do actually doing basket testing, but I'm not really good at it.
Keep practicing, Yus. I believe that one day will be big star. And how about music?
Well, I could play the piano.
Wow, really? Maybe one day we want to see you in front of the stage, play the piano, and sing together with your friends.
Yes, it's alright.
Can practice it. Alright?
So this is solo guitar free choice. Please enjoy the show.
To be into the city, to see a marching band. He said, son, when you grow up, would you be the singer of the broken, the beaten and the damned? He said, will you defeat them? You
The next performance, thank you so much, Anak, also Mr. Kevin. The next performance, I think all of us here are waiting for this. Come on. We would like to invite the choir team. Yeah, they're going to show us their amazing voice, and they're going to sing a song with the title, a song for the children. Maybe all the parents here has known about this song. You can sing together with us today.
Right.
I really love their confidence. Look at their smile, Jose.
I think they're more confident than me, miss.
Practice and practice make progress. As you have to be confident as we are.
Right.
So let us welcome the choir team of Sekolah Anak Terang. I think they have practiced a lot with us now.
Yes, every day.
They want to show the great potential to the parents here.
And also these visitors that have attended in this special event. Miss.
Wait, give it to Joe's visitors. Let's enjoy this show. Look at their costume. I love the almost like the 80s. Oh, we are going to dance. Oh, yes, you can with us.
It's a beautiful day.
gonna tell the truth of me. Follow me, trust me, follow me, lean on me.
Atmosphere here. So original, beautiful, and great. Thank you so much, all the students from Anak Terang School, the choir team. You nailed it.
They sing very great and also they sing together.
Yes, okay. Yes. Can't wait to see the next performance.
By the way, the next performance will be Dance by elementary students with the title of Sky. Please welcome the elementary students to the stage.
To remind us about our core values at school. Please remember about our core values at Sekolah Anak Terang, friends. Let's say one more time what are the core values that you have at school. The first is, yes, love. The second one, diversity. The third one, respect. The fourth one, quality. Next, pride. Next one is, wow, socially responsible. Do you hear that, girls? All of the students, all the performers here.
They did a very good job remembering it.
So please welcome all the dancers. They're going to dance Korean. Please welcome. Let's give them a big round of applause. Ooh.
He said one day this will be mine, so live a life you will remember. My father told me when I was just a child, these are the nights that never die. My father told me.
Let's give a round of applause for elementary students dance.
Wow. You love that spirit, girls. Thank you so much, kids. You guys really love it now. You're confident. We know that you have practiced so hard. Sekolah Anak Terang Band from grade 8, they will perform about Take On Me. We know that Sekolah Anak Terang. And really, also here. There is Dolly, Abigail, Miriam, Anaka, and Matthew. Actually, there are many more students that we have at school.
Yes, please. But there's still underway. Still in the process of it.
Yes, I'm really sure Sekolah Anak Terang, they're gonna be a big star one day. They're so talented, right? Not only bringing their academic skill, but bringing all the students have a great potential and talent, right?
Yes, please.
The Sekolah Anak Terang Band from grade 8, they will perform a song with the title Take On Me.
Please enjoy, everyone.
Thank
right, Miss.
Well, I think after this show, I should ask her sign.
For her autograph?
Yes, because she looks like a superstar, right?
Sound like one too.
Oh, yeah. That's right, Jones. And the next one.
We will have Korean dance from secondary level.
Wow, all the students also talented in dance. Okay, so maybe we should invite all the visitors to visit to know more about the school information, so we know about our social media.
Yeah, Miss. Which is www.yet.schid or follow us on Instagram at
That's right, girls. And right now, we also have Miss Nilu and Miss Reddy. You can visit the booth that we have. It's on your left side. They will explain more detail about our school programs and the detailed information about our school.
That's right, Miss.
What do you think about the school band? Yes.
They're very talented, Miss. Especially William.
Oh, William! Yes, I know. He is great at playing the piano.
Yeah, I think he's already very talented when he was young.
Yeah, as you have mentioned before, maybe one day we can join the competitions that the Indonesian Got Talent or something. Right, okay. As I know that all the performance before is shown, they have shown the great show. Okay, I think we're ready for the next performance. Please welcome.
Secondary level for Korean dance.
Yes. The stage is yours. Let's enjoy the show.
Let me see
Alisa, maybe. Is right, Josh?
Yeah, that's right, miss. Alright friends, this brings us to the end of today's Pensi event. We would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to TangCity Mall for giving us the opportunity to hold this amazing event here.
Now we would like to invite Bapak Ali to come to the stage along with Miss Delisma who will present the certificate. Please welcome Bapak Ali. We would like to invite Miss Delisma ada sendiri. We are really happy at TangCity Mall last year celebrated a Pentas event. Mr. Dela to lead us the closing prayer.
Okay, thank you. Okay, before we close, let's pray together. Dear God, thank you for today's joyful event. We are grateful for the talents and support served by everyone at Sekolah Anak Terang. As we prepare to return to our homes, please keep us safe and healthy. Bless our school to keep growing as a place where students learn, create, and shine. May more events like this continue to inspire others. Amen.
Thank you, Mr. Terang.
Wow. Once again, we would like to invite all the visitors here, all the parents, if you want to know more detailed information about our school, please kindly visit our website, www.gov.sch.id, or you also can follow us on Instagram at Sekolah Anak Terang, also at Yayasan Anak Terang.
And soon we will have open house event on August. You can visit and join our main school. Once again, our school located at Jalan Mahami Raya, nomor 18, Taman Raya 1.
Yes, once again, we would like to say thank you so much for joining and celebrating our event today. I am Miss Asma.
And I'm Jose.
See you